guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a topic video on a very requested video. More than once I got this request for this topic video, and the person who recommended this is GreenEggzandCam, and the topic is, will Andrew Garfield be fired, and who I would like to see as a new Spider-Man. So, of course, we're talking about Sony here. And guys, before I start talking about the topic, if you guys have any recommendations for future topic videos, please tell me in the comments below. If I answer them, that means in a couple of weeks it'll either be on Comic Uno or Comic Frontline, because I double dose my topic videos. Usually for Comic Uno, I have them every Friday with my comic book reviews, and for Comic Frontline, I have them every Sunday. So be sure to recommend away in the comments. But let's talk about this topic, which is, will Andrew Garfield be fired? What's going on with Spider-Man? That's the topic. So as we know, stuff going on with Sony. I've talked about this pretty much everywhere. Media Madness, I talked about the whole Sony situation with the interview. We talked about on Frontline Live with Spider-Man. And here I'm just talking purely Spider-Man. Not about the interview, because that's a whole entire different subject we could get into. But what do I think about Sony being hacked? And does this mean that Marvel is going to get Spider-Man? I think it's a bit up in the air. I think Sony's going to need a lot of money after this. And they already kind of were falling in the box office with especially Amazing Spider-Man. It didn't do as well as they wanted to, and they're coming up with all these Spider-Man ideas. I don't think they're filming right now either, just because of all the craziness. They're losing money, you know, so they might need to sell Spider-Man. The one thing I don't like, and I mentioned this on Frontline Live, is that I hate that people are, like, talking about this subject like Marvel already owns Spider-Man. Even though there's a big possibility Marvel might own Spider-Man, they don't own Spider-Man yet. So we can't say that this guy is, you know, maybe Marvel is looking for Spider-People, but, or Spider-Man. But I don't know, I just feel like everyone's talking about it like Marvel already owns Spider-Man. It didn't happen yet, so let's not talk about it in that vein. But I kind of have to now. But I'm just saying that Marvel doesn't own it. But if Marvel owns Spider-Man in the end, which there's a chance, I think there's a 50-50 chance that this could happen, especially since there was talks about Marvel doing a crossover with Sony, or sharing ownership of Spider-Man for the movies, and, you know, like how X-Men and Sony made a deal to advertise X-Men, and they could use one of their characters. So maybe they'll do something like that. But I don't know. I don't know where Sony's head is right now. I don't think anyone does at the moment. But it's not official that Marvel owns it. But if Marvel did own it, let's get into that. If, not confirmed. If Marvel did own it, I do think they should fire Andrew Garfield. As much as I think Andrew Garfield had the possibility of being a really good Spider-Man, I personally didn't love the Amazing Spider-Man 2 at all. Amazing Spider-Man 1 was okay, but I don't think he had a chance to really showcase himself as Spider-Man, because the script wasn't really that good. Especially for the second one. Even Andrew Garfield himself said that Spider-Man 2 really wasn't what it was supposed to be. Sony changed a lot of things from it, and that's why you got the masterpiece you got. So that's what you're getting with Sony. So Andrew Garfield, I understand why they wouldn't use him. I'm a little upset because, like, we just got a new Spider-Man, so I don't want really another new Spider-Man. I mean, it literally has only been a couple of years since Andrew Garfield was casted. But from Marvel's point of view, I totally understand where they're coming from. You don't want to use Sony's character, because then you have Sony's names. Then you have the Amazing Spider-Man names. You have to recast Sony. I mean, you have to recast Spider-Man if you're going to use him for Civil War or whatever Marvel Cinematic Universe movie you're going to use him for. So totally understandable why Marvel would want to do that, and I think it's a good idea in a business perspective to do that. Now, who would I like to see as a new Spider-Man? I would love to see Dylan O'Brien. I've been hearing, you know, some rumors. I don't think he's gonna be Spider-Man, because he's not, well, he did really well in The Maze Runner. I can't say he's not a movie star, because he did, The Maze Runner actually did really well. And he's becoming more of a movie star now. So I would love Dylan O'Brien. I think he's the perfect fit for him. Also hearing a lot of rumors, Logan Lerman, I don't know about him. Heard the guy for Fault in Our Stars. I think that might be a good pick. I think he could be a very good Spider-Man. So there's a lot of great young actors out there that might be Spider-Man, and I'm looking forward to seeing where this story goes. So that's my thoughts on the whole Sony Spider-Man thing. Please tell me in the comments below what your thoughts are. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and their end situations. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.